Paris exploded into a mixture of expectation and heartbreak as the Ballon d'Or gala unfolded, and for Barcelona, the night read like a high-stakes drama. Before the winner was announced, the conversation was dominated by youth and momentum. Lamine Yamal, still only 18, carried the weight of La Masia's brightest hopes, while Rafinha represented the club's seasoned spark. Chelsea's João Pedro added a combustible twist when he publicly backed Yamal, a pick that turned whispers into headlines and pushed the debate out of Barcelona's fan forums and onto a global stage. The maths of trophies and narratives is ruthless, and Paris was a reminder. Awards overwhelmingly reward results, silverware, and decisive moments on the biggest nights. Ousmane Dembele, who has rebuilt his career away from the Camp Nou and delivered a Champions League winning campaign with Paris Saint-Germain, ultimately took football's top individual prize, proving that late-season momentum and continental glory still carry enormous weight with voters. For Barcelona supporters, that outcome stung, yet it also reframed the story rather than erased it. Yamal's rapid rise and Rafinha's relentless output did not disappear because the trophy went elsewhere. Instead, they now sit in sharper relief, both as immediate assets for the team and as magnets for global attention. If you strip away the velvet curtains and the speeches, what played out in Paris is modern football's delicate contract with evolution. Clubs and managers chase trophies because headlines and revenue follow, but investors and academies chase potential because icons built from youth bring decades of value. Rafinha showed why experience still matters. His assists, timely goals, and consistent performances framed him as a player Barcelona can build around right now. Yamal supplied a different currency, viral moments, tactical flexibility, and a spark that changes games in an instant. That combination, proven output and explosive potential, is what elite clubs want to mix and what sporting directors will now argue about in meeting rooms for weeks. The ripple effects are immediate. Transfer valuations get rechecked, contract clauses and release triggers are re-evaluated. Sponsorship conversations shift from personalities to narratives. A single public endorsement from a peer like João Pedro can accelerate that process by changing perception, drawing commercial interest, and even nudging how markets price a player's future. Beyond commerce, the night also sent a message about how national team and club priorities intersect. Spain's faith in La Masia and Barcelona's focus on youth development have been vindicated by Yamal's rise and his second consecutive Copa trophy. But the Ballon d'Or result underlines that international success and European trophies still tilt the scales when the globe votes. For fans and content creators, the story is richer than a win or loss. It is the argument itself. The social theatre around the gala, viral clips, pundit debates and player endorsements shows that football's awards are as much cultural moments as they are sporting assessments. These moments reshape fan narratives, drive subscription spikes for channels, and influence the headlines commissioners choose. Barcelona leaves Paris with a mixed ledger. No men's Ballon d'Or to headline their cabinet, but clear evidence of a generational project that is working. Yamal's growing trophy collection and the attention around Rafinha give the club both short-term muscle and long-term spark. For rivals, Dembele's win is a reminder to respect form that comes at the right moment. For Barcelona, it is nourishment for ambition and a challenge to convert potential into consistent silverware. As the lights from the Theatre du Châtelet fade, the real work continues on pitches and in boardrooms. Coaches will study tape to blunt Yamal's inventiveness and neutralize Rafinha's instincts. Sporting directors will decide whether to accelerate signings or to let youth mature. Agents will open new conversations about image rights and long-term contracts. Fame has arrived fast for these players, but Paris proved that legacy is a different game. The next season will be the true test, not a theatre full of applause, but months of match days that decide whether a player remains a headline or becomes a legend.